Okay, here we go tonight. Good evening, Prescott Valley. This is the Tuesday, June 13th, 2017 Parks and Recreation meeting. We will be called to order, so we'll start off with our roll call.
Commissioner Poliquin?
Here.
Commissioner Fallman?
Here.
Commissioner Brinkman?
Here.
And Vice Chair Gummer?
Yes. Moving on, we'll go to the approval of the agenda. Everybody's had a chance to look at their agenda. Do I have a motion for approval?
I'll make a motion to approve the agenda as written for Tuesday, June 13th, 2017.
I have the approval. I have a second. All those in favor?
Aye.
Aye. Moving on, we'll go to the approval of the minutes from the April 11th, 2017 regular meeting. And we've had a chance to review. Do I have a motion for the approval of the minutes from the April meeting?
I'd like to make a motion to approve the minutes for April 11, 2017.
I have the motion. Is there a second?
Second.
Very good. All in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Okay. Next up, we will step up and we will look at the announcements that Kathy Wise is going to give us this evening. I will dismiss myself so I can try and work the computer.
Good luck.
Yeah, that's what we're going to need.
Good evening, Commissioners. As you're very familiar with our movies Under the Stars, our next upcoming movie is going to be this Friday, and we'll be showing Mrs. Doubtfire. And what a great night to come out and relax on the grass and have some snacks and enjoy a great classic movie. And the movie time starts at approximately 7:45 as it gets dark enough, and it'll be in the Civic Center Amphitheater, also known as Theater on the Green. So I hope you all can attend. Okay, so there you go. We're having a Father's Day concert, and it'll be the day before the big day on Saturday, June 17th. We will be having a cover band called Zeppopotopus, and obviously they do Led Zeppelin music. So if there's any of those classic rock and rollers out there that would like to attend a concert, it'll be out on our Theater on the Green on Saturday. The show will start at 7, and there will be food vendors on site, or feel free to bring your own snacks, but grab a blanket, a chair, and come out and enjoy a great show, and it's all free. Okay, as you may know, the Mountain Valley Splash Pool is now open. In case you didn't know, that the facility can be rented for personal parties or celebrations. You can check with the pool office, and their number is 775-3165 for more information for on the costs and on availability dates. They reserve the Fridays through Sundays from 5 to 10 p.m. for those pool rentals. If you're not familiar with all of the programming that they do at the pool, they have water aerobics. The 55-plus group is Monday, Wednesdays, and Fridays in the morning, and they also have adult aerobics in the evenings on Monday, Wednesday at 6 o'clock. And we do have lap swimming, and swim lessons are well underway. The second session began on the 12th, and there's 2 more sessions to go. And you can check that information on the website at www.pvaz.net to give you more details, or again, call the pool office at 775-3165. We also offer a program for recreational swim teams, so if you have some budding swim enthusiasts that would like to be in the Olympics someday, it's a great way for them to get started and have practices and throughout until the fall. And we also have home meets at the Mountain Valley Splash. So there is also more information on that on the website, or call the pool office.
So has our attendance been up? All the programs up and running?
Yes, the swim lessons have been up, and attendance is really good. They had quite a few school rentals before when school was out. They had a lot of pool rentals then, and they were packed.
Yeah, I saw the numbers.
Yeah, it was pretty great.
Kind of amazed.
Yeah, so they've been really busy and full to capacity most days.
Oh, that's great.
We haven't had any weather issues either. So we're
They're coming.
Keep them positive on that.
Yeah.
All right. We are going to have Corn Toss League again this year. And it's going to, instead of running in the fall, it'll be in the summer. The games will start on July 11th. And you must register by July 3rd, and you can do so online at the town website at pvaz.net, or you can call the Parks office and we can set you up electronically. That number is 759-3093. If you have any questions about the program, you can also call that same number and you'll reach the recreation coordinator in charge. So it's a 12-week program. It's $30 a team. There's a two-person team. And the age range, the minimum age is 12. The games will be played on Tuesday nights at 7 p.m., and it'll be played inside the Prescott Valley Event Center. So get online, get a team, and have it's a really great way. The concessions will be open as well. If you'd like to have a little snack for dinner or a little some refreshments, they'll be available to you as well.
Are we going to have a tournament again in the fall?
We are hoping to have another tournament in the fall. We're thinking of maybe changing it up a little bit, combining it with some other activities to bring out more of the public.
Sounds good.
Okay, coming up towards the end of this month, we'll be installing the Hot Shot Memorial flag display, and it'll be out on the Civic Center campus. And you can see by the pictures there of the previous year. And we have the bagpipers coming out, and we usually have a really good crowd of folks coming out. They also have some new cards that will be on display as well with the flags that tell about each individual, and it's kind of like getting to know them and to appreciate everything that they had done for the community and how much they're missed. So it'll be an excellent display. It will be up from June 29th through July 1st, and there will be lights on it at night, so feel free to come out anytime during the day or the evening hours. Okay, fall softball season is coming up. Let's see, we have the cost per team is $270. Registration will open on July 1st through July 31st. We'll have several divisions. We have the men's D1, D2, and D3, and their games will be played on Fridays starting August 18th. Co-ed D1, D2, and D3 games will be played on Mondays starting on August 21st. Men's and co-ed game times will be 6, 7, 8, and 9 p.m. There is also going to be a mandatory managers meeting on Thursday, August 10th at 7 p.m., and it'll be right at the Civic Center in room 331 on the third floor. If you have any questions, please give us a call at the Parks office, 759-3090, and of course more information is on the website at pvaz.net. And one more informal announcement is that at the council meeting on June 22nd, I understand that our chair, Buzz Gummer, and our commissioner, Elaine Fallman, have decided to stay on the commission for another 3 years. And they will be announced that evening. And can't remember my notes from the other thing that's also happening. I believe we have the Parks and Rec Month proclamation the same night. So I know that Mr. Gummer and Ms. Fallman will be there. So any other commissioners, if you could come and support your group and accept that proclamation for Parks and Rec Month, that would be incredible to be there and show your support. Thank you.
Okay, that's it for announcements. Any comments, questions?
Just a quick comment that you look at all of these programs we have, and, people of all ages in Prescott Valley really have an amazing amount of opportunity for recreation, sports, classes, you name it. So it's kind of impressive, really.
And the Corn Toss League is just a lot of fun. People get out there, the kids come, and it takes some talent that I haven't found yet. But, just to get out there.
You hit the board, though.
If I'm lucky, I'm hitting the board. And so, but for even the kids and the women that come, and it's just an all-around family night. It's a fun event for everybody. There's no animosities. There's no competition. Everybody's just having fun, getting together, having a fun night. So it's another great, and $30 for a team.
Not
pretty
only
cheap.
that, but it's inside too. So
and it's in the air conditioning. They offer your food, alcohol. It's a lot of fun. Moving on, we'll go to the department update. So what I have, first of all, is the month of May, we had a volunteer banquet that the town does every year. And one of our own here on the board of the Parks Commission, Pat Freyer, was given a Volunteer of the Year award. So we just wanted to recognize Pat. He's been doing a lot of work on our trails. He's been doing a lot of stuff behind the scenes that he doesn't really talk about much.
Pat has done just an outstanding job on our commission, but a lot of people don't realize all the work that he does outside of the commission. You know, he coaches a mountain bike team. He's just out in the community promoting a lot of sports and activities, and he well deserved that award. I think it's really a good thing that he got that. In addition, Pat had put in a grant request for a bridge down at Feyn Lake, and I think there may be a chance that will come through. We'll have to see in time. So
Exactly.
Things like that are really kind of up above and beyond. And Pat's done just an outstanding job. I kind of hope he stays on for another year as chairperson.
You bet. You bet. And that was the director's report. Brian wanted us to make sure that we have, given Pat the kudos that he deserves so much. So if there's any other questions about that or comments, otherwise we'll move on to the chairperson report. Moving on to the chairperson report, we had Battle of the Bands. Very good turnout, beautiful day for it. Many bands playing, a lot of fun going on. The winner was Instant Classics, and they were sponsored by Magic 99.1.
Is that a new band?
I think it was all girl, I believe. I think it was a new band, and I believe it was all girls, and they showed up and they took home the trophy. So I'm sure they're ready to defend that honor next year. Battle of the Bands, a lot of fun, people, sun, music. What more could you want on a Saturday afternoon? Any questions on the Battle of the Bands? Okay, moving on, we'll go on to the Tree Advisory Board. And what I've got here is we just want to give a big thank you to the Arizona Tree Council for presenting the Tree Care Workshop in the Prescott Valley area for all the homeowners. Also extend the thanks to the community members in attendance. They all were taught some classes on how to take care of their trees, and we had a guest speaker who came out, plant the tree, and they all donated it. The tree was donated by the Arizona Tree Council. Had I think 10, 15, 20 people showed.
Excellent.
Took the class and had a guest speaker to come from Phoenix, and very nice workshop and very educational for the people that's got trees at home.
Yeah, I think these workshops are really important. I hope we're able to do those every year. It also fits into the Tree Advisory Board 5-year plan, and we will actually get points for having that. So it just is a full package for the community, for the committee, and for people that love trees like us.
Exactly. And even with people at home that have those trees that they don't know if they're dying or if they just can save it, or they get a little education, they go home and try it, and it revives people's trees, and they come back because we are a tree city.
That we are.
You bet. Any questions, comments? Moving on, we'll go to old business. So we have the 16-17 updates. So what we've got now, if you have noticed as you drive by the urban forest, that one of the fountains has not been functioning. So we have now a new fountain that was been installed in that pond. It replaced the failed one at the urban lakes in the Mountain Valley Park, and this unit also has an LED light ring now. So when you drive by now and you see that fountain, you're also getting the LED lighting effect.
Nice.
That shows a nice little, you can even see a rainbow sometimes in there.
Yeah, that's nice. Yeah.
So that has happened. It's been replaced. It's working. And I see the people out, the ducks are back, and everybody's walking because a lot of people had the questions on what's going on with the fountain. It is back in order. The waterfall at Feyn Park. That new pump has been installed to replace a failed pump. To support the equipment, new wire control panel elements were also placed. This beautification feature also benefits the fish that are stocked. Compliments of the AZGFD. The recent stockings have included trout and catfish. So now you're ready to just go throw your line in and catch some fish. You've got a waterfall, you've got fish. Nice day to go down to Feyn Park and take a little lunch and have some fun. Bob Edwards Park. The athletic field has not fully taken root, so a third overseed was recently performed. Condition has also not allowed the staff to open the athletic field for use. It's our hope that these recent efforts will find success in the field, that it is in play for the fall season. Be on the lookout for the restroom via a truck in July or early August. This unit not only provides the basic amenities, but also long-term facility operating benefits to the park system. This is the last element of the park's final construction.
And that park is so well used.
It is amazing.
It is amazing, that's right.
I mean, it's not only kids out there, it's
No,
moms
that's
and
right.
dads too out there, you bet.
Older people taking hikes. It's just a really well-used park.
And it took so long to get,
Yeah,
but it was
9 years.
so well worth the wait. I mean, the people are proving to us that build it and they will come.
Yeah.
It's been a
That
huge
park
asset.
is a little unique in that, you know, if you look down in the park, you see all this grass that you can use. You have the walkway all the way around. You have some benches you can sit on. You have a really nice playground. People love that playground. So, you know, that turned out really nice for us.
And it's been just a wonderful park. And for the final adjustment of the field lights will be completed this week by the manufacturer. So now these adjustments will ensure proper operation and playability for both youth soccer and football. So Bob Edwards, we can almost wrap up to be done.
Great.
It'll be, and like we said, it's already being used. So now when we get the restroom and the lighting and the grass going, that park will be unstoppable. And that's the old business. Do you have any questions, comments? Hearing none, we'll move on to our new business. So the new business I have is staff will be working to complete orders and possible completion of the new fiscal year projects during the commission's summer break. So the first thing we're after is a mower. The park staff will be reviewing a variety of demonstration mowers for use in our neighborhood parks. This unit will replace the current one that has been in service for 15 years. So I'm sure our guys are just ecstatic down at the Parks and Rec facility thinking, you know, and when we think about Christmas with little kids, these guys are thinking Christmas. So, hey, we're getting a brand new mower with this 15-year-old. And the 15-year-old has served its purpose well, but, you know, new is always better.
Yeah, it's, I think at times been challenging to keep the old dog running.
So you bet. They've been struggling with...
It's appropriate.
They've been struggling with that, and I know that they are excited, and even to go watch the different demonstrations of different mowers. These guys all get to sit and watch this and think, wow, this would be nice. But, you know, they have that window that they can shop in. So. And then now we're also looking at swings at Mountain Valley Park, finally.
Finally.
How many years have we talked about swings at Mountain Valley Park? So what's happening is the staff will review a number of vendors' equipment for swings that will integrate into the Mountain Valley Park playground site. They'll choose what they think that. They'll bring it to us, and we'll vote on what they did. We've talked the possibility of maybe a 3-bay swing, and I'm sure we'll have to have some child swings in there. Maybe some ADA accessible swings in there. They're going to overlook the whole picture, decide what we need, bring it to us, so we are still in the loop and we can kind of decide what we want to do there.
Yeah.
Very good. Swings have always been a thing at Mountain Valley Park.
Yeah, really.
We've never had swings.
It has been something that's just been missing.
It's been missing.
All the things we put in there.
And one of the biggest parks in town. Moving on to the Casa Ramada. Staff will be completing an order for a new 20-by-20 Ramada at the Casa Park. This unit will replace the current Ramadas at the park that are disrepair and scheduled for removal. So if you remember, we have 3 Ramadas there. We're going to eliminate the 2 and rebuild this nice big 20-by-20. and the Ramada will include an ADA connective sidewalk from the parking lot, new concrete pad, solar light package. The current picnic tables will be moved to the location under this Ramada. In conjunction with the new Ramada will be irrigation and turf upgrades. So now we're touching casa for an update, facelift.
And it's needed.
It is needed. And this way we can get rid of some of those Ramadas that are just trouble.
They look terrible.
And we can bring in a nice big new one and put the tables under there, and everybody will start utilizing that park again that's in the neighborhood. And finally, parking lots. In concert with the annual streets program, the park staff will be chip sealing American Legion and Tonto North park parking lot. This will aid improvement measures completed by both parks in the current fiscal year, and if budget permits, they're going to also try and look at the feyn parking lot.
It could use it.
Yes, and that will also be scheduled for service if budget permits. So that's the updates I have for old and new business. If there is any questions or comments, I will accept those. Hearing none, we'll move on to other. Does anybody have anything that they would like to bring up, discuss?
Well, under new business, we still have to do the
Oh, I'm sorry.
commission
That's all right.
meeting dates.
I read so much that
I know. Well,
I just
the
couldn't read it.
excitement sometimes.
Oh, yeah, that's what it is. And that's what it is. So under new business, we will look at commission meeting dates. Has everybody had a chance to review the commission meeting dates?
Yes, and we discussed that in April, I think it was. Everything looked good. It's pretty much the same thing we do every year. So I would make a motion to accept the commission meeting dates as issued in April. I think we all have a copy of that. And that'll be our 2017-18 commission meeting dates.
I have a motion. Do I have a second?
I'll second it.
I have a motion and a second. All those in favor?
Aye.
Aye. Next, we'll move on to the election of officers. So we are missing our chair tonight. He's on vacation, but we have already talked with him, and he would be willing to accept another year of being our chair, Mr. Pat Frere. So I would like to nominate Mr. Pat Frere to be our chair for another year of.
Second.
All those in favor?
Aye.
Aye. So our Pat will be our new chair, continuing on with his business of what he's doing as a chair. Next, we have a position for vice chair. We have talked about our own Danny that can't be here this evening, but he has expressed interest in that. But with his work, he's worried a little bit about his work and making the meetings on a regular basis. But I really believe that Danny is very suitable and qualified to be a vice chair, and I really believe he would enjoy it and make the effort to be here if he's our vice chair. And I would like to nominate Danny, his last name escapes me. Avalos, for the vice chair position.
Second.
I have a motion and a second. All those in favor?
Aye.
Aye. And now we move on to our secretary position, which is a fill-in in case the chair and the vice chair can't be here. We have a secretary that would step up and also run the meeting. So for secretary, I have nobody in mind except Elaine.
How about Brett? Would you like to do it?
I think Brett is new on the commission, and he's ready. We're going to make him ready.
Yep.
It's time. It's time for.
What size skirt do you wear?
Yeah.
7.
Oh.
Yeah, and we'll get you all the new latest
We all go
technology.
through that. So.
So we have a nomination for Brett, and
I'll second that.
I'll make that motion. Second. All those in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
So we have a new secretary. Yeah, your vote doesn't count anyway. Moving on, we talked about the 17-18 budget items when we discussed the mower and the swings and the Ramada and the chip sealing.
I think Kathy mentioned the Parks and Recreation month of July will be mentioned at the town council meeting June 22nd.
Yeah.
And so we'll be there anyway for.
We have to accept it. I have accepted it.
Have you?
Innumerable times, yeah. The proclamation.
You probably could recite it.
No.
And yes, so that next council meeting is June 22nd. And Elaine and I will be there, and you will accept the proclamation.
Oh, well, we can do it together,
Well,
in tandem.
Yeah,
We'll hold hands going up there.
and that's what I was hoping you would say.
Oh, okay.
So any questions on new business? Comments? Moving on to other. Is there anything anybody else has? Hearing nothing, we'll go to unscheduled public appearances. We have nobody for unscheduled public appearances. So our next meeting will be Tuesday, August 8th, because July is usually a nice vacation month. So we'll be here Tuesday, July 8th, 2017 at 6:30 in this auditorium. Any questions or comments before we adjourn? If not, I will accept a motion to adjourn.
I'll make a motion for adjournment.
I have a motion to adjourn. All in
Second?
I have a motion. All in favor?
Aye.
Aye. Very good. Good night, Prescott Valley, and enjoy your parks.